What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the complete game walkthrough of Wizard 101. This is episode number 105, I do believe, and we have Red Phosphor here, the Master of Ice. Guys, I randomly got this badge in between episodes because I ended up getting a random Dispel Ice spell. Melt. And this gave me the badge, Master of Ice, which essentially is learn all of the ice spells up to level 50, which we have now done. So, yeah, I guess we have a new badge. Awesome. No idea who this guy is. We're over here by Prospector Zeke back in Celestia because we were heading to Stormriven for the very first time today. And here we go. Stormriven is the episode. We're continuing on with the main quest today. Hope you're all having a great day. Here's Leland Hawkins.
What? Hey now. That's it. I've had it. The last thing this place needs is a wizard running wild, blasting everything in sight.
Excuse me?
I'm not sure what help you think you can be down here. We're in imminent danger of drowning, thank you very much. You know, it's because of your ilk that we're in trouble. Our campsite was attacked by some kind of ghosts. Ghosts!
Those aren't wizards.
If you want to make yourself useful, see if you can find the missing parts to the water pump and fix it. Do that, and we'll talk.
I don't like this guy. He's too proud to receive any sort of assistance. That sucks. We have Zeeth Battle Weaver over here. There's also some spare parts right about here. Where are the rest of these spare parts? We have some Celestian remnants. I think I want to take the teleporter. No? Maybe not. Stormriven. I don't think it's a big place. Yeah, it's only like 2 areas, so I don't really expect us to take too long. This is probably a 1-episoder. But there might be some side quests here. Like, where are these spare parts at? I do remember these pylons and stuff that these summon a boss at some point. I don't know if that's a main quest or a side quest or what. It's also a ton of cantrip ritual chests. My movement here is not good, but the spare parts, they're kind of far away from each other. They're kind of tough to find. We have the Shadow Web wraiths here, who I believe were in the introductory. Guys, the teleporter right there. What? Where does that teleporter go? Does this go back to where I just was? Oh, that's the powerhouse. Okay. I thought there was only 1 teleporter for some reason. There are 2. I'm kind of blind. But let's go back and fix the water pump here. Where's the water pump at? Oh, there's also a staircase down here. Okay. Did not notice. Yeah, there's some water rushing in here, man. These guys might drown here soon. Celestian remnants, I feel like you guys might drown too. Can you swim? Can you breathe underwater? Okay, the water pump is working again. What did that do? I guess it's just pumping water out, potentially.
What? You fixed it? But how?
I mean, I just gathered 4 boxes and just hit the X button.
Are they teaching Plumbing 101 there at Wizard City? One of our biggest problems is that we're unable to get the Celestian power generator up and running. We almost had it, but the Celestian ghost attacked and took all of the power crystals that the generator needed to run. If you're as skilled an electrician as you are a plumber, perhaps you could be of help.
I guess?
Track down the Celestian remnants that took our power crystals and get them back. Then see if you can restart the generator.
Alright, let's go. Let's see. Are there any quests now that we can get? No. Interesting. So we continue on here, defeating Celestial Remnant. Are they the guys right here? They are. Why is it telling me to go 500 feet away? So these guys are Star School. Do they have resist to ice? If they do, it's not going to be as much as like an actual ice enemy, I don't believe. So I feel like we're fine. Feel like we should. They also could have a boost. I don't know. I don't entirely know. But either way, the boost isn't going to be that much either. I don't think. But we're going to have to take out 3 of these guys. We're in a battle of 2 of them right now. They're going to judgment me round 1. Do they use power pips? Or is that I think that was just a 2-pip judgment there because I don't think they use the power pips. Oh. Ice? I don't know how the power pips work with these celestial schools. Is that the right word for it? I'm not sure how the power pips work. Like, did they use the power pip for that ice spell? Did it count as 2 pips? Or did it just count as 1? I don't know. Either way, guys, I'm wearing the same shirt as I did in a previous episode. I'm just going to grind. I'm going to grind out some episodes today. All right, I want to schedule the videos out for like a full week so I can focus on some other things this week. So today is my Wizard101 playing day, where I'm going to record a whole bunch of episodes for y'all. And it should be good. We're back in Celestia. Hopefully we can make some good progress in Celestia today. Maybe go back to Winter Tusk. That's not this episode, though. That's not this episode. I was talking about, like, for my personal day. For your guys' day, we're just doing Stormriven. We're just doing Stormriven. Yeah, these guys are nothing. I think we're a little bit too good for Celestia right now. It's not a very difficult world. We're getting some average gear as well. Nothing crazy. Let's go ahead and get in one more battle to get the remaining collective power crystal. And we'll do this thing. I mean, we honestly probably could Blizzard. Blade and Blizzard. We probably could do that. Should I do that? I mean, I already got Gargantuan with the Frost Giant. Can't wait till level 100, man. Once we get to level 100, we get that Darkmoor deck that gives you a pip. I think that's the earliest you can get a pip deck. It's level 100. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can get it earlier. That'd be even better. But yeah, I think level 100 is the earliest you can get a pip with your deck. Then we can start off with 2 power pips and a pip, which is 5 total pips round 1. Which means we only have to wait on 1 additional round to get 7 pips with the power pips. So then we can do Frost Giant on round 2 instead of having to pass there like I just did. All right, no fizzles yet this episode. We were fizzling a lot in the last couple episodes. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know why. No critical here though. Okay, so do they have resist there? They have something. It's a boost. Oh, okay. It's a boost. So we boost on star enemies. We have to keep track of that. I'm definitely gonna forget though. All right, we have a ring here. It's worse than what I have by far. Let's go to the Celestia generator. Morgan. Nice little mount there. And let's go. We get some cool little pet snacks here as well. Is there a lounge lizard here? There is. We gotta keep an eye out for the lounge lizard here, guys. I don't know where exactly it is. We definitely should have taken the teleporter, but poor planning on my end. Where is this generator? Oh, here it is. Just randomly spawned in right there. Let's use it.
Now you will have to go outside to throw the lever that activates the generator.
Why do I have to defeat a Piscean Lancer in the outside dome? Where even is it? Why is it the same amount of distance? Where is this Piscean Lancer? It's at the opposite end. Interesting. Well, let's go do it. Maybe this will even count for some of the hidden quests, like defeat these 4 Piscean. It's probably won't because it's not in the District of the Stars, but it might. Technically, it should count, you know? Could be a boss here, actually. Could be our first little boss of the episode here. And I love that I don't have to worry about monsters anymore. Like, I'll fill up the monsters, put this stuff in here as well. But it's not really necessary, you know? Because we have Gargantuan, which is better. And we don't have to keep buying stuff.
Are you there? Touch that and you'll answer to me.
Touch that and you'll answer to me. What kind of accent is that? These guys suck. Okay, I thought we were going to see a boss battle. It's just a regular minion battle, but they're in a sigil dungeon. Maybe there's more to do. Like, I think all you have to do is defeat these 2 guys, though. We are outside of Stormriven, which is kind of cool, actually. Kind of cool. Luckily, we can breathe underwater. I do kind of like that fact. Go ahead and trap, and we can Frost Giant next round. It'll be game critical or not. Unless they do something silly. Like a weakness. Looks like they're gonna Sandstorm me. Also, kind of a lame attack there. We'll see how much damage it does here. 404. That is not that good. With a blade and a trap. The guard here, he's got to do a little bit more. He's got to do a little bit more. Piscean Lancer going to go ahead and Vampire. Okay, you're not going to get that much health back because you're at full health. So you're actually, oh, wait, it's not a Vampire. It's a Monster Mayhem or Mash or whatever it's called. No health back with that spell. I thought there was some sort of gambit with that spell, but I guess they did not meet the required. There's the fizzle. I told you guys we were going to fizzle at some point. We've been fizzling way too much. Way too much. Okay, did not fizzle this time. Hopefully we can get a win. These guys are not really worth Fred Frostfury's time, if you ask me. And I don't really like Leland Hawkins either. I don't like Stormriven so far. It's a kind of a cool area, but so far the Celestians, the Marleybonians I should say, don't respect me. These guys are not good, you know. Where is the ice? I need the ice set for the hat.
You throw the lever, and the Celestian power generator begins working once more.
That's what I need, because I think the hat would actually be better, but I'm not pulling it. I'm not getting it as a drop by anybody. I'm getting all these other schools instead.
You surprise me, Wizard.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with what I've seen so far. Perhaps I've been unfair. Fresh start, then. As you know, we're trying to sort out a way through the portal leading to the Lunarium, the astral school of the moon. The portal pieces were scattered throughout the area, and most were buried beneath the waves. If you'd like to be of further help, you could gather them up. I'm no wizard, and confess that I'm afraid to touch them.
It's crazy, man. Why even go on like an expedition? You know, why would you go on an expedition if you are Marleybone, and you know, and be scared to do everything? You know, it makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Let's go ahead and collect these portal pieces here. We got one of them. Like, what would they do without me? The answer is nothing. They'd be able to do nothing. So where are these portal pieces? What's going on here? Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Like, where is this arrow taking me right now? I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. Okay, it took me here, but there's only one here. There's only one piece here. Take me to another one. I've just switched realms. There's more of these remnants here. That might be a side boss there. We have Vendril, who's a side quest person, probably. Maybe a main quest guy. We don't know yet. I guess we go ahead and get this one again. I don't know where the third one's supposed to be. Ooh! This one might be tough to get. It's right in the middle of a street. Right in the middle of all these characters. There we go. We teleport back to Leland Hawkins before we get pulled into another battle.
That's not all of them.
Wait, what now?
Judging from what you found, there are at least 2 missing pieces of the portal.
You should have had me collect 5 then.
Those Celestian remnants seem interested in them. Their leader is Alaric Moonsunder. He's in the ossuary. If Moonsunder is willing to speak with you, maybe he can tell you where the missing pieces are.
Okay, are we recording? Okay, we are recording. Good. Why am I stuck? Alaric Moonsunder. Let's go ahead and talk to him. So I think we just spotted him, right? I think we just spotted him in the ossuary. There he is.
I sense in you great power. You are not with the expedition or with Morganth's invaders.
True that.
The Celestian Wardens have long held the line against the Morgantine invaders. Even the sea could not quench our fire. When the Dark Queen of the Shadow Web came to Celestia to learn our magic, she was sent away by our wizards. She returned to take it, and our army met hers on the field of battle. We were undone by an unreliable ally, the Storm Titan. The Storm Titan pulled Celestia beneath the waves, ending the war and hiding Celestia from the spiral for once and all. Eons later, we are still locked in a war we cannot win. 2 warring planets orbiting an ever-burning sun. I sense that you wish to learn the secret of Celestian magic, and that you have been proven worthy. My counterpart among the Morgantine forces is Kerelak Nightspinner. Go and speak to him. He will tell you more.
We got a long history lesson from our good friend Alaric there. That's interesting. Vendril still has nothing for it. Wait, we have to talk to him, but he's over here in the Sorcerer's Sanctum. I feel like we're going to have to fight. Oh, no. Still no side quests in this place, which is very odd, I would say. Uh-oh.
You are no Celestian. You must have spoken to Alaric Moonsunder if you sought to speak with me. Though we are enemies, we respect one another. If you seek the lost pieces of the portal stone, we can help one another. I do not know where they are, but I can find them. But I am unable to aid you without my Shadow Seeker medallion, a magic talisman that lets me find whatever I seek.
What?
It was cut from around my neck in the midst of battle by Alaric Moonsunder himself. I cannot find it now. An ironic fate. If you can find and return my Shadow Seeker medallion, I will use it to give you what you seek most.
I bet you this guy's going to turn on us. Let's go ahead and read the Zodiac Tome, though, before we head out.
The Kraken lurks within the deeps of the ocean, tendrils bringing doom and woe to all. It is a sign of evil and death at sea, of dark possibility, and the wild unknown of the deep.
All right, we got the Zodiac Tome in Stormriven here. What's that thing over there? Is that where I have to, like, place it? Maybe when I come back. Seems to be the only option. All right, the medallion piece. Let's go ahead and find it. Maybe Alaric knows where it went. Let's not get into a battle. Maybe we already know where it is. It looks like we know exactly where it is based on the quest finder. There it is. How do we know that?
You find a piece of what might be the Shadow Seeker medallion. Maybe Alaric Moonsunder knows what happened to the rest.
Yeah, let's go take it. Let's go talk to Alaric, see if he knows what happens to the rest here. He probably has it, no? He cut it off.
Ah, Kerelak's medallion. I remember in the savage dance of battle, striking with my blade and cutting it from his neck. He did not notice, but his men did. They scrambled for it as if it were gold, taking the pieces for themselves. I assumed they would return them to their master when the battle was done, but they are without honor.
True that.
If you wish to recover Kerelak Nightspinner's Shadow Seeker medallion, you must claim the pieces from his men.
All right, we can defeat Shadowweb mercenaries. Leland Hawkins has a quest for us. This guy has already killed one of the dudes. 2?
From everything we've pieced together, all of this calamity was provoked by the invasion of the Shadow Web forces. All we know about the Shadow Web is that the Celestians hated them, and that it sounds scary as all get out. We may be able to befriend the Celestian ghosts if we demonstrate we're no friends of the Shadow Web. To that end, can you go and defeat a number of Shadow Web conscripts, mercenaries, haunts, and wraiths?
All of them?
You should be able to find them all over this region.
3? That's crazy.
I studied military science in university, and I'll admit that I've seen nothing like the weapons the Morgantine forces use. Ghost weapons are something I've wondered about for a long time. How can they hurt the living? Could you gather some of their weapons? You'll likely have to take them from the Morgantine conscripts.
Any more side quests here? No. All right, let's go and do some battling. So it's actually a good thing we got those quests because they are the same quests that we have to do. Defeat these Shadow Web mercenaries, so that's completely fun for me. Yeah, we gotta get into this battle right here. Let's go. Jacob, feel free to join. So we have to defeat 3 of them. I feel like Blizzardy now this one, honestly. I feel like Blizzardy. I don't think we need a Frost Giant. I think it's a little bit overpowered. We do it to defeat 3 of these guys, but I think we should get into a battle with 1 mercenary and 1 wraith after to maximize efficiency. What do you guys say? Gotta be efficient, you know. Gotta be efficient. So I think we can attack right now. They're gonna actually pass. Will we critical? It's getting real bad, isn't it? It's getting real bad, guys. They're just passing. The fizzles are getting real bad. It can't be 80%. It feels like half the time I fizzle. You know? No critical this time. And no kill. Not even gonna critical one of them? Really? Well, we can just one hit. That's fine. Ah, my neck. Kidding me right now? That's so annoying. So now we're not gonna be able to kill that guy. It has to be a top 5 most annoying thing to happen. Maybe we should just stack blizzards in our deck, honestly, for Celestia. Just like we can go back to back. You know, I'm gonna actually Frost Giant here. Oh man, I did not want to be Frost Gianting after a blizzard, but we have the pips anyways. It's just not really what I was looking for. We fizzled. Not the best battle from Fred Frost Fury here, I will say. A little bit inefficient, but you know, we barely lost any health. No critical this time either. Are you serious? What happened to our criticals? We're physically, we're not critically. Just bad. Just bad in general, guys. And we only got one. We only got one. We're gonna have to defeat 2 of these guys now. That is really, really tough. I expected, you know, a little bit more than that. I think I might just want a Frost Giant here. Ah, let's go. Blizzard Part 2. Let's try it again. Am I crazy? Am I going insane? Perhaps. Hopefully I get 2 of them here, man. It would be a very unfortunate if I didn't. Have to do another one of these battles. Come on. No fizzle. Critical. We win. That's all that's needed here, folks. Wow. Not a fizzle. Crazy. We got the critical. And we killed one of them. That's fine. This guy's going to pass. Now we can one-hit the second one. That might be better than trying to Frost Giant. I don't know. Come on. Please give me 2. Whoa. Okay, we got a lot done. We did collect both of them. We defeated the Shadow Web mercenaries. All right. We head back to talk to Karolak here. I guess we got 2 quests done. We still have quite a bit more to do. Conscripts, haunts, and wraiths. That's a lot of enemies to fight for a side quest.
It cannot be! You have returned that which could not be found.
But it could.
You have returned the pieces of my medallion, but it is still broken. Can you place it upon that nearby pedestal? That will restore its energy flow and enable it to be of use to us.
I told you that's what's gonna happen. I told you guys.
You have restored my Shadow Seeker medallion, and with it, my power is restored.
I told you he's gonna turn on us too.
You think you seek the missing portal pieces, but you are wrong. If you came to this sunken place, it must be in search of your doom. Did you really think I would put aside centuries of hate to help you?
I just don't like this guy, man. What is he doing with that, man? Like, chill out. I don't need to adjust my deck at all. I have no respect for Karolak. You know, I hate people who are just ungrateful. You know, we're going to help this guy basically get his power back, and he's going to do that to us? I'm going to evil snowman him to death. I don't care. I'm going to evil snowman him to death. What? Can't use the blade! Sunburn me. What's that gonna do? 297? Not 266. Pathetic. Pathetic, Karolak. You're trash. You're garbage. You don't even know what true power is. He could Ice Shield and really screw me up here, but I don't think he will. He's a boss, right? No minion. We faint. We kill him with an evil snowman. How embarrassing would that be? To be killed with an evil snowman in Celestia in one shot. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. Could we do it? Do you guys reckon could we do it right now? If we critical this, it could be enough. Do you reckon? I just have no respect for Karolak, honestly. There's the critical. Is he about to get absolutely embarrassed? 5.7k evil snowman. Get out of here. So bad.
The irony is thick. You have given me what I sought most. My own destruction.
Yeah.
When Karalak Nightspinner falls, he drops a piece of the Celestian portal.
Back to Leland Hawkins. Another guy I don't really respect very much.
You've got it. That can't have been easy to find.
Not really.
You've got all but the last fragment of the portal stone. Don't be discouraged. It's more than any of us got. As you know, much of what we do is dig around in search of broken bits and fragments of things, usually far less important. You've earned a rapport with the Morgantine soldiers trapped in this place. It's quite remarkable how you did that. I've spoken with one of them, a fellow named Vasek Shadowspite. Don't let the name fool you. He's quite friendly. Go and speak to him in Riven Hall. He might be of help finding that last portal piece.
Riven Hall sounds very mysterious, I will say. Who the hell is Zeeth? He's got a quest for us, apparently.
We have fought this war forever, and we are bound by forces of the darkest magic of the Shadow Web to continue to fight. I beg you to help me and my men. You do not belong to Morganth's army, but you are not Celestian either. We were commanded to never surrender to the Celestians, no matter how long the war lasted, no matter what happened. But you are no Celestian, and if we lose in battle to you, we will do so with our honor intact.
Little loophole there.
My men would like to end our eternal struggle and do so like soldiers in battle. Can you defeat my men and send them home?
That's kind of interesting. Look at this. Look at these. Look at all these guys right here that we have to defeat. Insane. All right, let's go to the ossuary probably, right? 206. Where do we have to go here? Does this guy have a quest for us yet? He does too.
You have proven your worth in battle, but can you use your magic in the name of peace? Eons ago, Celestia did battle with powerful forces of evil. We won, but barely, imprisoning rather than destroying. Our enemies were bound and imprisoned within the Hippodrome pylons, and now those old bindings are coming loose. If they fall, the evil bound within will run free and unfettered to do great mischief throughout the spiral. We have need of a powerful wizard to summon and defeat those within, to ensure that they do not escape. Can you do that thing?
Sounds fun, honestly. So those pylon things are... Wait, there's another medallion piece over here? What? 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 I don't understand that. Alright, let's talk to Vasek Shadowspite here, guys. That's what we're gonna do first. Gotta go to the Stormriven Hall, which is it over there? What is this? It's down there? Dive in? Now, where are we going here? Whoa, another area here. Kraken statue.
You don't look Marleybonian, and you're no Celestian.
True.
The one named Leland Hawkins sent you? Very well, then. I will aid you in recovering the remaining portal piece. Long ago, when the portal was broken up, the final piece was taken and given to a being called Tempest Stormfist. Stormfist is a servant of the powerful Storm Titan that sunk Celestia beneath the waves, and he is dangerous beyond measure. Riven Hall had 3 gems called the Storm Shards. When together, they called the Storm Titan's avatar. After Celestia sunk, the Storm Shards were taken by Waterlurkers and Morgantine soldiers. One of them was lost in rubble. If you can recover the 3 lost Storm Shards, bring them back and place them within the carved Kraken statue.
Yo, what? Water lurkers? Alright, let's defeat some water lurkers here. They are indeed myth. Apparently we only have to defeat one of them. It's fine with me, I suppose. Feel like we're back in Crab Alley again with these guys. They, they do a lot of copy and pasting with the skins and stuff. I suppose it's fine. I'm not going to criticize them too much. There's just a lot of the same species and stuff, Yeah, we don't need that. I guess we can use this. Don't really need it, though. Yeah, I don't think we can blizzard. Probably, I mean, we could, but I think I'd rather Frost Giant here, so we're going to do that. Water lookers, give me what I need. An Orthrus, that's interesting. We haven't seen too many Orthruses in this playthrough. It's the best rank 7 AoE. It's better than Frost Giant. It's better than Storm Titan? Storm Lord? What's the Storm version called? I don't remember. Something like that. You guys know what it is. It's very similar to the Ice one, actually. Fizzle. I mean, I'm telling you, man. The Fizzle is way higher than the Fizzle rate is way higher than 20%. And we have some accuracy to help us out a little bit. You know, so it's not even 80%. It's probably like 84, 85 maybe. Something in there. It's just bad. You know? It's just not good. Hopefully we do end up killing these water lurkers and take what is ours. Something to put in the Kraken statue. Boom. Yeah, see, no critical. We just barely killed this water lurker here. Rank 10 elite. Alright, we got it. Let's go ahead and collect the artifact over here now. Riven Hall. This isn't really a hall, is it? I mean, what would you call this? Don't really know too. A lot of chests here. Okay, there's another one. Now we have to go and defeat the Shadow Web conscripts. What? Luckily, we have to beat these guys anyways, so... Right? Because we have other side quests, you know, for it. We have multiple side quests to defeat these guys, so I'm not really complaining about beating these guys. They're ice, though. That's going to throw a little bit of a problem, potentially, in our way. We also don't get to go first. We're definitely going to have the Frost Giant here. They probably... I didn't see the health. I didn't really look at the health, but they probably have a lot, and they're stun blocking here. They could have tower shielded, so I'm actually fine with the stun block. Stun block all you want. Just don't tower shield, okay? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Oh, they only have 1,050. So I thought they were gonna be like 1,300. This guy's stun blocking for days. That's fine. This guy, let's see what he does. They're just stun blocking. It's the only spell they know. All right. We might need a critical here to kill. Well, with the trap, we should be able to kill the guy on the right, but with the critical, we might not be able to kill the guy on the left. Is that a thieving dragon? They gonna take my blade here? Okay, no. Okay, good. Good. That was not the best spell. 120 damage only did? That spell sucked. We got the critical. Okay, good. So I think we will win this battle then. We still have to battle these guys again for some side quests, but not now. Wait, did we kill this guy? This stun block came in handy, I guess. 12 HP left. Ice Wyvern. Ice Wyvern. Yeah, I mean, ice enemies are usually never going to do insane damage. It's just going to be difficult for us to kill them sometimes if they are shielded and resistant, you know? Alright, nice. So we defeated 2, and then we got the thing that we need to get, so we go back to the pedestal now. We collected weapons, apparently. Nice. Look at that. We just did 3 parts of the quest. Three quest parts. Incredible. Let's go to the pedestal by the Kraken statue here. Whoa! What happened there? So that's summoned what? The avatar that we have to now go in and fight, probably? Not too sure.
Very impressive. It's good we never fought one another. You must first use the moon dial to charge the storm shards, then place them upon the altar. After that, Tempest Stormfish should appear, and you must defeat him. He will likely have with him the final piece of the portal. He needs it to manifest completely in this world. When you've defeated him, go and tell Leland Hawkins that I was of aid to you.
That's actually a lot of HP.
If you're eager to sift through the rubble of Celestia like the Marleybonians are, I can help you. A while ago, some of my men found an old Celestian wand. The thing was still charged with power. They fought over it, but ended up abandoning it. None of them had much use for it after all. Check out the ruins near here and see if you can find the thing. Consider it a gift.
Okay. Well, let's go and use the moon dial first. Because I kind of want to defeat this guy.
You charge the storm shards by placing them on the moon dial.
Oh, what's
they
up?
soon glow with power.
Oh! I'm burning alive. Get out of the red laser. Okay, we go to the storm altar now in the Storm Lord's temple. And yeah, hopefully the guy is there. You know, hopefully the guy's there. Is there a lounge lizard in Stormriven Hall? There is. No idea where it is. I think it's I don't know where it is. I'll probably have to come back and find all the lizards, honestly. I'm not prepared for the lizards. I forgot where they all are. Maybe there's somewhere in here. Are there? There's some wingfish over there. Some water. Do I have to... Oh, man. Do I have to defeat both of these enemies?
The gate has defenders. You must deal with them before you access the storm altar.
Boo. It's not even enemies I need to defeat either. I need to defeat the shadows dudes. Not the Voltic eels and water lurkers. It's fine. We could easily blizzard this, though. This guy only has 660 health. I mean, that guy could literally be from Crab Alley. That could be a Voltic eel from... How much health did they have in Crab Alley? They probably only had like 300 or so. That is very, very weak for Celestia. I'm a little bit disappointed. That's weak for Dragonspire. I mean, that is very, very disappointing. We attack. We don't want to lose much health for the final boss fight, so we kind of have to kill as fast as we can. The Voltic Eel, because they don't have much health, potentially could attack with a lot of damage. It's not what we want. We ended up critically in both, which is good. What happened here?
Looks like you picked X. If you'd like more space in your backpack, you can always purchase a handy expand backpack elixir from the Crown Shop.
Good old Prospector Zeke. How many times have you heard that dialogue? I've heard it quite a lot in my time on Earth. I have. Yeah, we're going to want to do that again, I think. We have even less HP from the wingfish here. So, I guess this is technically a dungeon then, right? Because there's 3 fights, essentially. Let's go ahead and do it. If we don't kill the wingfish, we can always come back with a wand hit or an evil snowman. Or we're just going to fizzle. I told you guys. I told you. It's like every other time we're fizzling. And now we're going to get massively hit here. Or not. Just going to blade, I guess. This could be a weakness. It's a clockwork golem that's going to do some damage, you know. Could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. Might be the difference between life and death in the next fight. We had enough pips for a frost giant, but I'm using the blizzard. That might have been a mistake, but I kind of insta-clicked. It's fine. Give me that nice little critical. And critical the wingfish, please. Good. Exactly what I said. If only that could happen every fight, you know? Not even going to listen to that one. I know what it says. Gonna have to sell this stuff. There we go.
You fit the storm shards into the altar. Electricity starts to build in the air around you.
Who dare summon the avatar of the Storm Lord? I will destroy you for this insult.
Who's that squid, by the way, guys? Who's that squid? What's he doing? Looks like there is a Zodiac tome. Is there a... Wait. Let me just make sure there's no, like, lizard back here. Because now I'd have to go and do this dungeon again. I don't really want to. Okay. I think there might be potentially some cheats happening in this fight. Especially with that squid. So this should be a very good fight considering what we had to go through to get here. Not much health, though. This guy's not much health. I was expecting a little bit more. Does not have that much. We also have a water lurker to deal with. I might take him out ASAP. Should we take him out ASAP, guys? We might want to. This could be a big deck. It's a, oh my gosh, it's a Tempest round 1. That will do a lot of damage because there was a lot of pips. But he had no buffs or anything, so it's only 450. And now he has no pips, so like I feel good right now. Let's go ahead and do this, honestly. I feel like we can do this. Then we'll, you know, I just want to get rid of this water lurker potentially. Maybe we can do some good damage on Tempest as well. Tempest did not get a critical though. Is that going to kill the dude? Did not kill the dude, so that's potentially a bad attack then. I was kind of hoping for the critical there. No, the water lurker did not get it. It's fine. It's fine. We might have to come back now with a forest lord. What the? We might have to come back with a frost giant. Unless I can just one hit this dude, which I'm not going to be able to. We are only 2 rounds away from being able to use frost giant, so I'm not too worried. They're also just passive. We have quite a bit of health left. Also, this squid is not going to use any cheats. What is this big squid doing then? What's the point of this guy? They just keep passing. What are they doing? I have no idea. We can go ahead and use a keen eyes, honestly. Hopefully we don't fizzle with the keen eyes. I don't know, we pulled it. Imagine we still did. That would be crazy. Alright, let's see if this dude's dead. Surely the water lurker's dead. We did critical. Maybe that will help Tempest. Unless he does not get critical on. And he did. That's GG's with the keen eyes. Oh, wow, that's very...
Tempest Stormfist disappears, leaving in his place the final piece of the portal to the Lunarium. But it is cracked.
No, it's cracked. You know what else is cracked? Fred Frostfury. Dude's absolutely cracked out of his mind. Okay, let's read the Zodiac Tome here before we leave and go talk to Leland Hawkins.
The loom weaves cloth for robes to wear and sail to set to the wind. It is the sign of civilization, of manufacture, and beauty and craftsmanship.
Excellent. Hopefully the lounge lizard was not in here. We're back to Leland.
Incredible, ethereal, and yet so deadly. You've recovered it, but, oh, something doesn't look right.
The first thing was for the side quest.
Not all is lost. I'm sure we can get that portal piece fixed up in no time. Head to the Astral Archive. The Archivist should be able to help you. What else is it for, if not that?
And we leveled up. We're level 59 now, guys. 59. Look at all these frost giants, spellements. All right, let's go back to the District of the Stars and talk to the Archivist then. Unless we want to do that in the next episode. Nah, let's go talk to him now. Let's go talk to the Archivist now. I don't, you know, we already completed the District of the Stars. They're probably going to have us go somewhere else. Right? They're probably going to have us go to, like, I don't know, the next area of Celestia, I guess, whatever that is. But we do have to get this thing repaired so we can enter the portal. You know? And oh, we are 1 level away from 60. We are 1 level away from 60, folks.
I am the Archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive.
Yeah, you told me 1,000,000 times now.
I sense the presence of a damaged section of the Lunarium portal stone. If you wish to restore it to full function, please follow these steps. First, place it on the Preceptor of Contemplation to study its current condition. Second, consult the Preceptor of Contrivance to determine the method of repair. Third, place it in the Preceptor of Confirmation to restore it to its original condition. Finally, repeat the following incantation to align it with the remaining pieces of the Lunarium portal stone.
The Archivist teaches you an incantation in the ancient Celestian language.
All right, let's go do it. Preceptor of Contemplation, then. We got a decent little boot that I don't think I will be using. Oh, someone's in a battle here with some soldiers. Yeah, we have to go use the Preceptor over here right now. Where is it at? There it is. Okay, it's studying. Interesting little animation here. Nobody watches this animation, I bet. Nobody watches this animation, but we will. Okay. Let's head over to the preceptor now of contrivance and figure out the method of successfully repairing it. We might have to face a boss. I don't know. Probably not. I think we should just be able to repair. Gotta sneak through these guys. It's not easy, I will say. Okay. Are we gonna see another animation? No? No animation. Oh, wow. We got a lot of stuff from that wooden chest right there. Pierce and Blood Moss, too? All right. Now you go to the Preceptor of Confirmation here. Conformation. Where's it at? It's just right over here. Interesting. Right next to the Archivist.
You say the words of the incantation, and the portal stone gleams as if filled with moonlight.
Nice. I think we've repaired it then, right?
I sense that the Lunarium portal stone has been restored to full integrity.
Let's go, baby.
I recommend you restore the Lunarium portal stone to its correct alignment within the portal. To do so, exit the Astral
Jellyfish.
Archive and proceed in an orderly fashion to the area currently designated Celestia Base Camp.
All right, we go back to the Celestia base camp right now. How did she know it's currently designated as that name? How did she know that? Let's use the moon portal, guys. We're opening up the second portal here in the of these three.
You restore the pieces of the Lunarium portal, and soon it shines invitingly.
And let's talk to Edith Benchley. I think we are now able to go to the next dungeon, the Lunarium. Edith?
Oh, that's a welcome sight to see. Now that the portal is active, it's your chance to enter the Lunarium and see what's inside. If you find the Moon of Celestia and bring it back, we can finally unlock the keys to the Astral School of Star Magic. I'm thrilled for you, but be careful in there. No telling what's inside.
So true, Edith. So true. Wait, you have a quest? I got a jellyfish too?
The Lunarium is bound to be protected by those stellar protectors, at once a challenge and an opportunity. You're no doubt quite able to deal with those constructs, and their role in defending Celestia is long redundant. Thurston Plunkett told me that the Lunarium proper holds 2 massive statues of Celestia protectors. All protectors are guided by 2 statues. They contain the Lexicary Celestia, the guide to Celestian technology. Could you defeat a few Celestia protectors, collect an intact sensorium, and present it to the statues? When you're done, bring the sensorium back to me.
That's crazy right there. But anyways, guys, that will conclude today's episode of the beautiful Wizard101 complete game walkthrough. Another part of Celestia has been completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stormriven, we completed it all in one episode. There's the lizard. Why couldn't I find this guy earlier? Celestia base camp lizard has been found. This is the main fight. This is the main dungeon, by the way. We have not unlocked that obviously quite yet. Trial of the Spears. Anyways, next episode we'll be heading into the Lunarium and doing this dungeon. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll take us the full episode, or we can head back and do some side quests. We'll see what happens when we get there. Anyways, as always, stay icy and stay snowy. I will see you in the next one.